Hello and welcome to the Japanese garden in Bristol. Okay, so many years ago I created something in my garden that everybody was interested in and wanted to know where I got them from. I kind of played it off for years. I told them where I got them from, but I played it off for a very long time. I don't know how many years, got to be, I don't know, 8 years, something like that. Now I'm going to give away my probably biggest secret of the garden really, and show you how to make it. So what it is, I don't know if you guys have seen in my garden these statues of a boy and a girl. People say, where did you get your Japanese statues from? Well, now I'm going to show you what I've done and where I got them from. Okay, so I've had a damage here. Now if this wasn't damaged I won't be replacing it, but it's got damaged by the gunner down the bottom pond. So if I pull this off, you would see that this statue of a girl is not Japanese. Okay, it's only because I made these hats to make it look Japanese. Okay, so what I'm going to do is show you how I made the hats. I can tell you where I got the ornaments, but you can find them online. Just put in, I think, some like boy and girl garden statues. Okay, and that's what it is. It's just normal statues, not Japanese at all, but when you put the hat on them, it makes them look Japanese. So that's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how I make these hats. I remembered all those years ago how I'd done it, so I'll get it up now and show you what I do. What I've done is go and buy some tin foil dishes, very cheap, paying for quite a few, very cheap. Bit difficult with this one. The ones I had before was just a bowl. These quite big in flat there, quite a diameter flat there, which the ones I had before was very smaller, which was easier to make. So what you do, you make this out of them. So you flatten them out, cut a strip. But I can't even find where I cut it now. That's so good at this. Anyway, let me see. Cut a strip down through the middle there. Cut it down through the middle. So just cut from the end to the middle. Flatten it out, and then you have a wide V gap. Then you put the V gap together, staple it together, and just staple it to keep it in place. And you got yourself a tin hat. Ta-da, suits me. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this this template is going to be for the hat. Now they are way too big for the statues, but by the time I've put the concrete in, it would all should fit hopefully. Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next stage now. Just get myself ready and I'll be back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get some of this quick set concrete. Okay, you can get them all different makes, and what they do, they set really quick. Really good way of doing it, because you don't want it taking weeks and weeks to set. This is set, and then in a few days it'll be ready to fit. Rapid repair sand and cement, that is. So what I do, I'll mix it up, and then we'll start filling it in. Okay, so once you mix it up, you're going to have to be quick because it does dry very quick. So here's the mix, not that you want to see it. I'll show you in a minute. I'll point the camera down. Also, I forgot to tell you what I made out this time is some mesh, it's bonsai mesh actually, to sit inside, and then it helps it hold together a bit better, maybe last a bit longer. So right, I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to show you what I'm doing next. Hopefully you can see that. So here's the mix. Okay, just getting, make sure it's not too wet, and then chuck it in there and just even it out inside. Make sure it's nice and thick because you don't want it too thin, it's going to crack. Okay, nice and thick. You've got, if it's runny, you just sit in the bottom of it, and that won't be no good. So you want to try to, and what I do every now and then, I'll come back and make sure that it's set in okay, and probably clean off the edges. Okay, so what I do, I use a pointed trowel to get it out nice and fit like that, and keep the point in the middle so it sits on the head properly. Then what I'll do, I'll sit one of these meshes, alright, in there as well. Sit that down in. In fact, that'll help it get a better shape as well, I expect. So that sit better on their heads. So there we go. Right, so that's how I do it. I'll wait till it dries now, and then I'll show you how to get it out and put it on the head. Simple as that. I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so I've done the concrete mix now, put them in there. Templates, smooth the cement around on the top, and hopefully that mesh is quite good because it's held the concrete or cement to the side of the walls, so it helps it take the shape. So what I'll do now, I'll leave them there for a good week, I expect. I'll make sure they're really dry because it's quite thick. It's going to take longer to dry, especially the weather now. It's winter, so just give them that bit of extra time to dry. I know it sets quite quick anyway, but we leave it so it gets solid all the way through, and we'll be back when they're ready to be taken off. Okay, so unfortunately I already took the foil off. I took it off a couple of hours later because it was dry, but what I wanted to do was to get it, it was staying damp on the foil side of it, so I took it out, and let me show you what it's like now. So there we go, that's what it's like. I'm not fussed it being all smooth and stuff like that. It's a bit rough, but I'm happy with that. So yeah, you just put it on their heads like that. There we go. Okay, let's go. So what I'm going to do now to finish it off is I'm going to put some sort of sealant or sealer over the top to put along it. Something like a G4, like a pond sealant or something might be good. I'm going to put that over the top, give a bit of extra protection really. So what I'm going to do is find out which one suits best, and what I'm going to do is get some multi-purpose silicone, and what we'll do, we'll wrap the silicone around their heads and stick them on. I think the boy will probably have it a little bit backwards and the girl might have forwards, or I don't know. Whatever, they fit perfect. So I'm going to stick them on now. Okay, so what I do is whack a load of silicone around the hat, or the head might be better. I want a great load of it. Just don't want this hat to come off. But at the same time, you want to be able to pull the hat off if you need to. There we go. I think that looks great. Okay. And that will stay on there now really well. I'll whack a load on the boy's head here. There we can see it. There we go. Let me get this hat. And stick it on. There we go. There's his hat. I think it looks good. Great disguise. Works well. It's fooled a lot of people for many years now. And they've always asked me, how'd you get those Japanese stone garden ornaments? And I've played it along saying, like I said, got them from a place like Home Sense, so you can get them online. So I played it along, but I think it's about time I let my secret out, and that's what it is. I put a hat on them to make it look Japanese. So that's all I've done. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you get something from my videos. Please subscribe, click like, and there's more to come. Thanks for watching.